All right, hi Falcons. So this is the video for exploring direction of collision forces. And so we are looking at what are forces like in a collision. So on this part 1, we have a demo video of an investigation and we're going to record the results. So the person doing the investigation in the video will set up the objects like the image and then roll object A toward object B. So here's the picture. So B is going to be an object that is not moving on a ruler. A is going to be the object that is moving. It's going to hit B. Okay. So the first thing we're going to look at and record is our observation is in the data table for the effect. So objects A effect and then objects B effect. So that all that means in this number 1, object A is the rubber ball. That's going to be rolled into the golf ball object B. So for the effect on object A, we're going to write down what happens to the rubber ball. Does it speed up? Does it slow down? Does it start moving? Does it stop moving? Does it change direction? We'll do the same thing for the golf ball. Based on how that they change their motion, based on the velocity changes, we're going to infer the direction of the force. We're going to figure out then if it changes, there must have been a force, and we're going to figure out which direction is that force acting. Is it going to the left? Is it going to the right? Or is there no force? And we're right, none. All right, so we're going to watch the video. It's here linked on YouTube. I already have it loaded. It is also in the slides. It is on this slide. I don't want to give you the slide number because it might change. All right. Okay, so here's the video. I'm going to point out that this is the golf ball right here, and then this blue ball is a rubber ball that they're going to roll into the golf ball. So the golf ball's in the middle. It's going to roll the rubber ball. Okay, so just right there, we already saw the golf ball was right here. Okay, now I want to rewind it. Actually, let's go ahead and record what happened to the golf ball. Let's do that one instead. Okay, so the golf ball, it was stopped. It was not moving, and then it does start moving. So that's what we'd write here in this box. So object B was the golf ball. It started moving. Now we got to figure out what happened to object A. And to me, it's a little hard to tell unless we watch it again. Okay. I want you to notice right here when that rubber ball hits the golf ball. Right when it hit at first, it rolled back. If you put stop, kind of sounds good, but instead it actually is changing direction. It rolls back like one beat before it does go forward. Okay, so now we know because they both changed their velocity. This one started to roll back, this one started to move. There was a force. Okay, so let's look at the rubber ball. So the rubber ball was moving this, let me just go ahead and grab a pen. The rubber ball was going this direction, right? And then it started to go, it rolled back just a little bit, it didn't go very far. So what that tells us is that there must have been a force right here. So there must be a force on the left of the rubber ball. So that is how I know that the force direction is left here. Okay. What about on the golf ball? Oops, I still have my pens. Okay, now what about the golf ball? It was here, and now the golf ball is over here. So that tells me that there must have been a force applied on this side of the golf ball. And it was this rubber ball, which we probably already knew. So there's a force that was applied on the right side of the golf ball. So it's on the actual object, which side we're going to put left, right, or none. Okay, so you'll do the same. So the next video is showing rolling the golf ball into the rubber ball, right? All right, so then we'll do this again. There's a second video here. It's also in the slides right here. What you're gonna notice is rather than having one object stopped in the middle, instead that there's two objects on either side. So the first thing they're gonna show you is the rubber ball hitting the rubber ball. And so you can even see from the setup here that they're gonna hit the rubber balls at the same time and see what happens when they hit each other. And then they'll do the same thing with a golf ball and a rubber ball. Okay, and then you'll fill out the data table the exact same way.